Let's start immediately with your reading. We have Iku, Oshumare, and Chango. If you know anything about Yoruba religion, then you will understand what I'm going to say. If you don't understand, it's irrelevant at this point. Okay? The king is not dead. And that's my opening. And what we have here is the story of Chango that led to this proclamation: the king is not dead. And if you know the story behind this, then it's going to make sense what we have here. The 9 of Wands, Mars, Sagittarius, the the Prince of Pentacles, Virgo, Chariot, Mercury. And you have to be very careful, especially during this month, my dear Leo, of what you say. What you say might have consequences. You might say something under frustration. You might be angry, and anger might push you into saying things that you might regret later on. It might push you into doing something that is going to affect you some way or somehow, and you might regret it. And that's the story behind the opening that I did. The king is not dead. Okay? And you have to keep that in mind. You have to try to use that energy, that impulsive drive that you might have during this month in a positive way. Try to be more assertive. Try to use that energy to study new things. When I say new things, I'm talking about spiritual stuff. It could be astrology, tarot cards, metaphysics, reincarnation, whatever. And if you're having that inclination during this month, then you're heading into the right direction. But you have to be aware, there's always a yin and yang. Therefore, some people might channel the energy in a very positive way, like getting involved in spiritual things. But some other people might channel that energy in the wrong way and is going to regret it. So be careful of what you say, especially under a bout of anger. Okay? Be very careful. You're going to regret it if you don't know how to manipulate this energy. You don't know how to channel it. Okay? Keep that in mind. That's what we really need. And here we have the Page of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Magician. And this is clearly letting us know that this anger, if you don't know, this outburst of anger, if you don't know how to manage this energy, this outburst is going to close doors. It's going to finish things. In other words, if you have a relationship and you hurt feelings, emotions, is going to terminate a relationship. If you have an argument, a fight at work, is going to close doors for you. In highly probably you're going to get fired or laid off. So be very, very careful. I'm giving you the warning. Try to use that energy in a very different way. Get involved in something spiritual. Read something spiritual. Practice meditation if you want. But do something spiritually related. It's going to help you a lot during this month. Okay? Even though you're going to see the direct results of your actions, the tarot card, especially the Magician and the story behind the king is not dead, is letting us know that new opportunities are going to emerge out of this. But don't abuse it. Don't abuse it, okay? It's better to be careful and not regret it than doing it and then regret it. It's is the wisest move that you can do during this month. Okay, we have the Nine of Staff, the Six of Coins, and Saint Sophia, the tarot card of the world. And obviously here again is letting us know that there are certain things that are going to be unfinished. Okay, again, unfinished in the sense that if you open your mouth and said things that are hurt, a lot of things are going to be unfinished. You won't be able to finish anything. You won't be able to keep going on your relationship because it's going to come to an end. You won't be able to stay at your place, at your job, or whatever it is that it triggers. So just be prepared if you go down that road. I'm just warning you and giving you the advice to avoid that road. You can do something else with this energy. You can be more assertive. Try to be more spiritually oriented. Read, learn new things. Health-wise, be very careful with your head. You are going to be prone to head accidents, so be very careful. Also, loss of memory. Just be careful. You might have an accident. You might hit your head. Probably there's nothing, but then you start like having lapses, mental lapses. You're having moments that you forget things. So if that's the case, go and check, get an MRI or something to see what is going on in your head to make sure that it's nothing serious, because there's going to be also a possibility that you might be suffering of amnesia, if we can call it like that, or moments that you're going to forget things. You're going to be a little bit forgetful. If you're experiencing that, I'm repeating again, get that check to make sure that it's nothing serious. Okay? And that's what I have for you for October 2016.